Hello guys, welcome to another episode of One Piece Weekly. Today I am joined by Ponle, Abby and Jerry, and we will be discussing chapter 999. The chapter which is entitled The Sake I Brewed to Drink With You. So Abby, if you want to take it from there.
Okay, so do you guys have anything that you want to say about the title? Or, because I don't know, a lot of people are making theories that it foreshadows Luffy trying to fulfill Ace's will. And, you know, sake has been mentioned in One Piece quite a few times. It's what Luffy, Sabo, and Ace kind of used to, I guess, seal the deal with them becoming brothers, and Bink Sake, Brooks' song. So do you guys have anything that you want to say about the title itself? Do you think it foreshadows anything?
But yeah, I do think that it might be foreshadowing in the fact that Yamato could potentially join Luffy's crew. And again, like going back to when Yamato and Ace first met, and she wanted to go to sea with Ace, but obviously couldn't because she was quote unquote a prisoner there because of Kaido. But now with things are developing, it'll probably end up with her joining Luffy's crew. What I believe so anyways.
So if you think about it, like Ace wanted to do three things on Wano. The first thing is that he came there originally to do is, I've come here to take Kaido's head. So that's one thing that Luffy and his crew have to fulfill. Another thing is that he wanted to free Yamato so that he could travel to sea, whether it's with the Straw Hats or by herself or himself. God, the pronouns. So either way, that's one of the other things that he has to fulfill. And third is Tama. Tama wanted to become... Ace promised Tama to take her on the ship, right? To take her on his ship. To recruit her, no? Was that not his promise to Tama?
Well, she's older, I think.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
I mean, she is. It's been 5 years, no? So... that's another promise. So do you guys think that Luffy will be able to fulfill those things?
Oh, I think
Probably will. I just said he probably will do things that Ace can never be able to do. But
yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, I think it may happen.
What was Luffy's promise to Tama though? Because from what I remember, he said that by the time I leave, I'm gonna make Wano a place that's flourishing and that you can have all you can eat. So it may be the fact that his promise to her is just, making Wano habitable so she can enjoy her life like a normal kid. I don't necessarily think she's going to join the crew or should join the crew.
I mean, then he'd be breaking Ace's promise, no?
No, Ace broke Ace's promise.
Stop it.
Yeah, Ace does his thing. Ace does his thing.
No, but he's either he's gonna fulfill all the promises, not one or two of them, or he doesn't fulfill them at all.
She can come on the board and take a tour and then
to get off.
Yeah.
Or she could be like how it is with Carrot, where she comes on temporarily and then,
Oh, where?
It's in a daycare, man.
I just don't want him to break Ace's promise.
Oh, do you know what? She'll get on the boat to go from Oganishima, how'd you say it? To the flower capital. That's a ride on the boat.
Okay.
She can stay there.
Okay, so Ace and Yamato's relationship. What do you guys have to say about that?
Yeah.
Bonding over father issues.
Daddy issues.
They got daddy issues both for the family.
Yeah. I found that really cute.
No, yeah. So again, like older being older, it was definitely a good way for them to find some common ground. So their relationship is kind of based off naturally. It's something that you'll see in real life. People bonding over something that traumatic.
What do you think Kaido was doing when he wasn't in Wano during that time? Where do you think he was?
Question.
Because I was racking my brain. I was like, what was going on at the time?
What was it? Popcorn?
What did he say?
Popcorn. Yeah, this wasn't when he was beefing. What's my guy from Thriller Bark called?
Moria.
This wasn't when he was.
No, that was in the 5 years where he was.
That's when it was with when Odin was still alive.
So you're saying post rocks. What was he doing?
No, I was saying like when
during the time when Ace was on the island, Kaido and his men weren't on the island.
That is a huge. I think that's leading up to something. Because
Yeah,
why would you
so
leave
what
your
was he-
entire crew? An
The
expedition?
whole crew left
the big
on
hitters.
an expedition.
I think it might be something to do with the poneglyph. I'm not sure. I just thought about it now.
Yeah.
It says in this chapter, it says an expedition. So it must have been something important enough to.
So parallel to that, Big Mom and her whole crew have left their island, and there's a poneglyph on Whole Cake Island.
Someone made a really good point that rattled me. Blackbeard might go there and take it.
Yeah, he's en route.
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard is on route.
My
Okay,
goat. If he did that, my Somali goat.
Have you guys seen the fan
I
edit?
can see that happening, you know.
Someone did a fan manga of Blackbeard boarding up and fighting Katakuri. It is actually like when post.
That would be sick.
I haven't seen it.
No one's there. Yeah, it's a fan. I'll link it in the chat one of these. It's pretty good. So I think Blackbeard, knowing him, he's on his way.
To Whole Cake Island.
Coming back to it, I forgot the chapter where, the Reverie chapter 956 or 57. He said, "Let's go there, guys." Could that be Whole Cake?
I think so. Now that you guys mention it.
Because people thought, oh, he's going off of Pluton, but I'm not sure. He's definitely Blackbeard is definitely en route somewhere now, and we don't know where it is.
Yeah, he's definitely en route after the. He's definitely en route.
Jerry said something interesting earlier before recording that he thinks that at the end of Wano is going to be the end of the Yonko saga.
Yonko Era.
What Yonko Era? Perhaps Blackbeard going to Whole Cake Island, potentially absolutely wrecking Big Mom's crew, like literally leaving them in pieces.
There's no one there.
Is that
Big Mom's crew left.
No. Katakuri is there, and maybe Oven. There's commanders there, but
there's commanders because there's only one ship that went to Big Mom, no?
Yeah.
So there's still like
Smoothie's in Wano, no?
Yeah. Smoothie. What's the name? Perrin.
Yeah.
Phosphor.
Yeah. So wait, Katakuri's not there.
No, we have. I mean, that'll be a big reveal, and people were like, maybe Brule's gonna somehow mirror him into Wano, which would be a bit crazy. But I think Katakuri is still there.
But I do think possibly Blackbeard going to Whole Cake Island, wrecking whoever is there, that damaging or weakening Big Mom may cause may have an after effect towards coming to the end of the Yonko Era. Because by the looks of things, like I can't see Kaido still being around after Wano. Like it's too much has happened for Wano to end and Kaido still be a big threat.
I can see. Yeah, I see Kaido getting defeated anyway somehow.
So
if we're thinking about, if we're gonna go based off what the chapter reveals, you see that Yamato chops off a dragon's head. I think in page 6 or 7, the dragon that's on the entrance, right?
Yep.
So that could be foreshadowing that Kaido is gonna lose his head, which a lot of people have been speculating since the beginning of Wano, and there's a lot of lore where there's this story, I can't remember the name or whatever, but the dragon loses 8 of his heads, I think it is.
It's Yamato no Orochi and Susanoo.
Yes. I think it's not even 8 of his heads, I think it's just 1 of it, I'm not sure. So do you guys think that that's a possibility, that the way Kaido does get defeated is that his head gets chopped off?
I mean, all I'm saying is that so there's 2 sides of it. People are saying that Kaido has to get killed. Like, it wouldn't make sense to have this tremendous force. I'm like, after info down, the story is done. Like, no, Kaido wants to die. So it has to be something impactful to end the series, because you can't just be this looming threat still alive. Be anticlimactic.
You know what would be so bittersweet is that during the fight, he sees the will to live, and that's when he dies.
That would be amazing.
That would be cruel.
Inject it into my veins. That, like, he sees someone like worthy to live for, maybe even rekindles a relationship with his daughter or son, whatever. So
hey, Ivy,
something,
co-writer.
And then inject it to my veins and he dies. Oh my god, that would be amazing.
That would be fantastic. Because on the other side of the theory, I think it was Mr. Moore said that Luffy destroys people's dreams. Like he did it with Crocodile, NL, all his foes. He didn't kill them, he destroyed their dreams. So in consequence, he's not gonna kill Kaido, but he's gonna prevent him from dying, which will be a bit anticlimactic for me, to be honest. I want Kaido gone, like finished.
Yeah, I want him gone. And the only person I feel like I can do that is Zoro. If anyone else gets the death blow, I will actually be pissed off. Like
Kid, man.
Oda will have to give me something for that.
Kid has to do it.
And we haven't seen Kid in a minute as well.
Kid, this is Kid's last chance.
Yeah,
I'll be sick if Kid kills Kaido.
We haven't seen Kid in a minute as well. He might just pop out.
The last time we saw him, he was just collecting scraps, like to add to his body. Imagine Kid taking that moment. Ew, no, I'm against that. Absolutely against it. Yeah, so I think it's Zoro. You guys think it's someone else. But do we all agree that Kaido is gonna die this arc?
I think he should die. He should die, man.
I'm not 100% sure if he will, but I hope so.
Even now, it doesn't even feel realistic that he can die. But I guess they'll find a way with Rio or whatever.
He has to, man. I don't see, because I'm thinking, okay, he doesn't die, but then what happens? Like, where does he go? They're gonna take him to Impel Down? Like, there's nothing that can contain Kaido, and Luffy's not gonna make him have a change of heart and be like, yeah, you know what? Fine, let me be a good person from now on. Oda, please do the right thing, kill Kaido.
Like Kaido needs to go. I want Kaido to go out in the same way as Whitebeard did it, like just impactful, that leaves its mark on the story. Like we can say this was a true villain. The arc deserves that narrative.
I think his daughter is gonna have a big role to play in that. Like us making him being a villain. I feel like the worst thing he could do is do something to his daughter, to Yamato. Let me just say Yamato. I feel like if he maybe plans to actually kill her, because I mean she was alive this whole time, against him, trying to even kill him, and he didn't kill her. So I guess the only thing that would, to take up his so I feel like we would all see him as a villain if he does something to her. He might not successfully kill her or anything, but like he's just like, you know what, I'm done with you, I'm gonna kill you, and that's when he ends up, being the true villain. Okay, so this one we can just say whether you agree or not. So Tama and Momonosuke, I said this from the beginning that they're gonna be together. Like there's some kind of like ship.
Shipping kids now?
I feel like there's potential that they could potentially be together.
You mean like Odin and Turkey sort of thing? I
mean, it doesn't really make a difference to the story to me. Yeah. But I feel like it's something.
I think for Tama's quite important. So yeah.
Yes, it does.
Plot device, 100%.
So there's a plan. I think her and Nami were talking about the plan that they had. No. Somewhere in the chapter, there's like,
imagine she ends up one of them ancient weapons. I don't know what the. Probably not. Yeah, probably not though.
The obvious thing.
It's not like. Yeah, sorry. Go for it.
The obvious thing is that she's gonna use her Kibidango fruit and feed it to the beast pirates, and then she's gonna change the tide because they'll all be on Tama's side, and they're gonna change the tide of the battle. So all the small users are gonna go against Kaido's army.
So this kind of touches on the theory me and Abby were talking about last week about betrayal and the theme of betrayal within Wano. We said that the Kaido's downfall might end up being all his pirates betraying him, because obviously the reasons why they're there is because they're there by submission. They weren't there because they wanted to join his crew. He forced them to do it, and the only reason why they're staying there is because it's that they think that's the best option, because they don't think anyone can be Kaido. If they try to leave, the Kaido grab them. But if it gets a situation where they feel like Kaido might lose, or Kaido has a chance of losing, I don't see why they won't betray him. And with you saying that maybe Tama might get the Beast Pirates on the side, that might even be more of a conviction for them to go against Kaido.
100%, they're definitely there against their will. And let's not forget one important character that was introduced early on. I think Hawkins still has a role to play in this arc.
Yeah.
He's a guy that he goes by the what the card says. He has a good chance. So if he looks at his cards and says there's a chance that Kaido could lose, or if it shifts, he might sway. We forget how OP his thing is. Like I think there's a card that reverses your fortune or something like that. So he's definitely broken. There's definitely something, a trump card he's gonna play that just changes the role of the battle.
Big Mom was like, she wants Robin, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we also talks about how Pudding, if she awakened her third eye, she could
read
yeah. So there's like a whole different. Listen, I'm about to go when I have time. I'm about to go and do some research and theory finding.
You're gonna open your third eye.
I'm gonna open my third eye.
You're gonna open your third eye.
I'm gonna open my third eye so I can find out what the hell she means. I never knew like there was a whole clan or tribe of people that could.
But that's been contentious. Yeah, I remember because when it first came out, when I was revealed on Whole Cake Island, people were like, what? That's kind of random. So there's a theory that could it be real, or was it a fake? But now that I've seen his arc, there's some sus people that are very,
Big Mom's smart, man. The way she has her children is for different things, all for the goal of getting One Piece, basically. So
yeah, she's an opportunist. I hear it.
Jermaine Jackson could never.
Fuck off. So now Robin and Brooke are together. And my thing is that Brooke might be the person to kind of like, because obviously there's still a fight to happen, right? And Big Mom, I personally don't think is going to get involved in a major fight. I think Brooke is the one that's going to kind of like lure her away from the major fight so that she doesn't actually go after Luffy. And he's the only person that's actually had a fight with her that wasn't actually shown to us. So I think that fight might get repeated.
You see if Big Mom gets distracted.
Yeah, very easily. Like this woman can very easily get distracted. Let's be very honest.
But now that everything's come together, like she's there and she wants to kill Luffy, like whatever, and she has a goal. So I think it might be a case like it's very way highlighted that Robin.
No, but the goal because Brooke and Robin are together. She wants Robin.
She might go after.
She might go after Brooke and Robin.
Yeah, she wants Robin alive, so because Robin's
if Big Mom kidnaps Robin and that's a whole other arc, okay.
That could lead to
I don't think she will. Sorry,
I don't want another.
No, but then again, if you see the theme, everyone gets kidnapped once. No one gets kidnapped twice. Robin's already been kidnapped.
Yeah.
Her shit is done. Like, and to be honest, I actually don't think anyone else is gonna get. We're not gonna have another saving Straw Hat rescue. No, I don't think that's gonna happen anymore.
We've done that already.
Yeah, half the crew have been kidnapped and saved, and we're done with that. It's just okay.
But at least she's highlighting like back in Zoe it was a Nico that mentioned that people are gonna come after Robin. So that's being highlighted again. So that's setting up something definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blackbeard.
I just don't know what yet.
Blackbeard, because I don't think Blackbeard needs the politics, but has nobody that can read them.
Yeah.
Unless Blackbeard tries to kidnap Pudding, and that's why he's going to Whole Cake Island to get the Poneglyphs and Pudding.
Ooh.
And maybe because Blackbeard is very well versed on devil fruits, and I'm assuming he's very well versed on different races and their abilities. He might know how to activate Pudding's third eye. You might know how to activate.
That's Sanji's wife, remember? So that means that the Straw Hat, or at least a part of the Straw Hat, are gonna have to rescue Pudding. No way, the Straw Hat aren't gonna get involved in that.
They'll just come across them. They wouldn't go after Blackbeard.
You don't think Sanji's wife? You don't think Sanji's gonna not save his wife? That's his wife.
Sanji's forgot. Hey, do you remember? Sanji's mind got erased. Remember by Pudding.
No, but they still know that they're. Wait, so he doesn't even have any recollection of her that they're married.
No, he knows her. I think she removed the
kiss. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, she removed the kiss. I thought she removed more than the kiss. I thought she removed more than the kiss.
I don't think Luffy or Zoro or any of the Straw Hats will allow. Generally, they wouldn't go after Pudding just for the fact that she's somebody that Sanji wants to get. That wouldn't happen.
Unless it's en route to where they're going already.
Yeah, they might come across them, but they're not gonna change direction of the journey to go after Blackbeard and Pudding.
I don't like that. The only thing I can say is that they won't know about it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I would think is that they don't know about it.
I feel like
I can't see Sanji being that heartless.
I feel like
Sanji
they
will
might
always
find
save the
out.
women.
But it's not just about Sanji. Even if Sanji wants to do it, I can't see the Straw Hats literally giving up so much for Pudding. Like they're good for each other.
Also,
we don't know if they will be giving up.
We take into account. We don't know what the structure of the world is going to be like post Wano.
Yeah.
One's isolated. We don't know what mad thing's gonna happen.
Oh, I can't wait for those chapters. Once one is done, bro, it's gonna be so. Because I know it's gonna be nuts, and we don't know what it is.
Because shit's popping off already, but we're isolated, so we don't know what's going on.
Imagine we get the Act 5 closing, and then all of a sudden,
Blackbeard's taking over Totland.
Apocalyptic world, everyone's dead.
Bro.
Blackbeard has somehow found the One Piece. Imagine,
we're gonna need to have at least one of the warlords done it here. At least one.
Oh, absolutely.
At least one. And it's gonna be Hancock.
Yeah, it might be Boa still.
I feel like if it has to be anyone, it has.
I would say for thoughts on what happens post Wano, we should do a
Boa and maybe Kuma. Well, Kuma's really half the night here.
Kuma's been done, man.
But yeah,
it's not an issue. But yeah, we should keep this conversation for another time. I think that's a really good. That would be a really good conversation to have.
Post Wano, the climate. Post Wano.
So now we'll go on to the major discussion, the major plot point, where we find out that Kaido has the fish fruit. So if we look at the last page, okay, so Kaido and Big Mom are discussing the Three Eyes and pudding and whatnot, and how Robin wants to be how Big Mom wants Robin to be captured alive, and then Kaido says that the island on Nigishima is heading towards the flower capital, right? Yeah, flower capital. And I think we said a couple weeks ago that that was his goal, to kind of like land it on top of it, and he doesn't care that it's going to kill people, so he's obviously going to try and land the island on top of the capital.
Cold-blooded.
Love that for him. And then he says, and then obviously Big Mom says, "Hey, don't insult me. It's not like that. I still think of you as a little brother." And then she says that on the day rocks fell into ruin at God Valley, I gave you that legendary model of the fish fruit. So now we know that Kaido has a devil fruit power, and it's the fish fruit, which is the biggest troll, I feel like Oda has actually done so far. Everyone's like, dragon, only a dragon, mystical dragon, he's born a dragon.
Yeah,
a man's like, hold your horses. No, actually,
Magikarp, you know what I mean?
Magikarp, fam.
Man said Kaido's Gyarados.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like, I think as Western readers, it's like a huge shock for us.
Yeah,
exactly. I feel like there's actually a lot of things that people that are maybe Japanese can actually clock onto way earlier than we can. Because apparently dragons are seen like in Japan as the gods of the sea, so it wouldn't even be that big of a stretch to have the fish fruit. We think it's a fucking troll, but it isn't even that big of a stretch if you're a Japanese
that's actually well good. Yeah,
it makes sense. Even if you're thinking about if you think about all the, it wasn't, it's hints to us, but to them it's more just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So I think Manny made a video about the Kaido's devil fruit. If it's on our page, it's on our YouTube, so you can watch that to have like a more in-depth idea of what we think. I agree with everything he said. But yeah, so do you guys think it's the koi fish, or apparently it's not even, do you know what, I say it might be the koi fish. It makes sense. He has the scales to match it and everything, but that's not the only fish in Japan's mythical all the laws that turn into human and dragons. There are loads. There are quite a few of them. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's the koi fish? Do you think it's another one?
Well, I was gonna say that about the fish fruit. Is obviously I wasn't expecting that at all, but I remember just now that I came across a hint accidentally when I was reading the chapters when we first started. So all the way back in before Onigashima or during Onigashima, when the Flying Six were introduced, and we see them, I'm like, it's a bit weird that everyone has horns. So I wasn't sure if they were fake or not, or real. And I remember the Ulti, like her horns, I'm not sure if they're real though, but they look real. And I noticed her mouth was hidden. So I was thinking, oh, what if Ulti's a fisherman or something? Because her on page one's mouths are covered. Because back in Just Rosa, we saw Dellinger. I think remember that little kid with the thing. He was a half fishman, half man. I had sharp teeth and horns. I reminded me of those. What do you call it? The flying fish, and they also have horns.
Yeah.
So I'm now wondering if is Kaido even human, or did that fish fruit make him grow horns?
As in, so you're saying the horns came from the fish fruit?
Yes, I'm not sure though.
I hear that. So I want to ask then, if we know what Kaido is, and we know that Yamato is something, what do you think Yamato is? Like
Rex.
A
T-Rex.
A T-Rex. A Devil user.
So you think she's a devil fruit user?
So that
she definitely got a devil fruit. But
I think because T-Rex is probably the most well-known dinosaur that most people know around the world. The most well-known, and we've literally had like all the popular dinosaurs apart from T-Rex, and Yamato is the only devil fruit user there that we don't know what devil fruit she actually has. Well, we assume she's the devil fruit user. So I feel like there has to be a T-Rex somewhere. Why it makes the most sense for it to be Yamato.
Wouldn't that be a bit too similar to Drake's fruit? That's the only reason I think Oda hasn't.
But it's not a T-Rex. I get it, but it's not a T-Rex.
Well, but we all thought. I mean, on face value, we thought Drake was a T-Rex.
Yeah, we thought that Drake was.
But why does it have to be a dinosaur? I mean, Kaido's a fish.
He's a mythical fish.
So he's a mythical. I think it's a mythical creature. I just don't know if it's a mythical.
It might be. It might be ancient. It might be ancient.
I get what you mean. I think he's just gone in line with all the crew of Kaido's. As all they all.
Yeah.
We have a fish. We have dinosaurs. We have birds.
It can go either way.
We have what are we missing?
Who's the? Wait, oh yeah, King. Oh yeah, King
is
like,
some kind of.
Is
that a dinosaur?
Yeah, he's a dragon. All the Tobiroko are dragons.
Yeah, it's a dinosaur.
Apart from Black Maria, they're all dragon.
Yeah, Black Maria is a spider.
Ancient spider, yeah, and Jack is a mammoth.
What are we missing? Ancient
Jack,
what?
Jack's a mammoth.
Snake? No. What are we missing?
She's some ancient kind of spider. I don't know, but yeah, Jack's a mammoth and.
Who's a tiger?
I think it's an ancient. We've got a tiger.
Saber-tooth tiger. Yeah, we have saber-tooth.
So
basically, they're both most of Kaido's crews is prehistoric.
Do we have any rodents?
No.
Orochi.
Oh, sorry. I should even say more so. Kaido's main hitters.
They're all ancients.
That's the only thing they have in common.
Prehistoric.
They're all ancient.
The flying six, and the.
You know what? We're dumb. All we have to do is look at her, and it's something in her robe, something in her skin.
Something that we're not good.
Her hairstyle is gonna give it away. So
the thing is that if Yamato's a devil fruit user, so that would imply that Kaido.
She has to be a devil fruit user because Kaido's a devil fruit user.
Yeah. So then, what is Kaido then?
What's he being?
He's not human. Humans don't have horns.
But that's my argument. My argument is that that's not his form. That's his hybrid form.
So what if Kaido is like a descendant from Oz?
He is big. He is a giant.
And
I mean,
he's
big, but he's not.
No, he's not.
Big. Yeah.
No, he's not. Oz was like the biggest. Oz was massive. But I'm saying he might be like.
Oz was massive, and the numbers are like failed experiments.
Might be a descendant of Oz. Fair.
Yeah.
That might make sense.
The horns of. Did you read the was it the Oda's interview thing?
Yeah. He said that Shanks is gonna start making a move now.
He's hinted at Shanks. The next person. There's in the chat.
He's gonna make a move where?
No. He said we're gonna see next year. We're gonna see a certain red-haired guy. Something like that.
Next year.
So that might be the end of Wano next year.
He said red-haired guy. He didn't say Shanks.
But who else is it gonna be? Come on. Come on. Man. Okay, we will end this episode here. Thank you again, Jerry, for joining us today. Thank you to Abby and Ponle, as always. Big up Abby with the structure of today's talks. It was really, really interesting. Probably the most enjoyable that we've done, what I believe. So, anyways, if any of you guys want to add anything else, please do.
100,000th chapter coming soon. Well, hopefully next week. Is it next week or the week after?
Unofficially, it's Friday.
Unofficially,
officially, the actual proper translation comes out next year on the
3rd of January. Yeah.
But I'm definitely. I don't know about you, but I'm reading it on Friday.
Oh, come on.
I read on Friday, and of course
Yeah,
I'm gonna
reading
read
on
the
Friday.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna
So
read
Boris Johnson tried to cancel our Christmas, but Oda came to